Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to Nana Knows so I can keep you in the know. And today I want to bring some important information to you regarding President-elect Biden's proposal, his rescue plan that he presented and unveiled this week. We will talk about what is included in this stimulus proposal, and also we're going to talk about when we may see this proposal actually become a bill. But before we get into that, if I can get you to hit the like and subscribe button so that I can continue to bring you videos and bring you important information to keep you in the know, because Nana knows, and I want to make sure you're living your best life like me. What's in Biden's new proposal? The $1.9 trillion plan. Many of you already know it includes direct stimulus checks to Americans. Those stimulus checks would be for $1,400. That would be added to the $600 that most of us have already received. So that would bring the total stimulus to $2,000. This is the $2,000 stimulus checks we have been waiting on for so long and hearing so much about. So Biden's plan, or his proposal, includes $1,400 to add to the already received or already approved $600 stimulus plan. The difference, or the good part, is that this would now include adult dependents. So all these college students that were not included in that $600 or that first stimulus, all these, they would be included. They can now receive this $1,400. So hopefully this is something that can get passed. Then another part of his proposal would be the unemployment. Currently, the current stimulus package included an additional $300 in advance unemployment benefits. That would be extended to $400 a week to anyone receiving unemployment that qualifies for this enhanced unemployment. Instead of getting the $300 a week, they would now receive $400 a week. The stimulus proposal also includes extending the eviction and foreclosure moratorium. That's to kind of help out with homelessness, to prevent people from losing their homes. But what you have to consider with this foreclosure ban and moratorium, that is to only federally held loans. So if you have a private mortgage, that doesn't help in your situation. But if you have a federal mortgage, which a lot of people do, that will help some people to prevent going into foreclosure or to prevent evictions. Also, the plan includes $350 billion to state and local governments. This will help a lot of states and local governments that are basically struggling right now because they have added expenses. So this $350 billion is needed. A lot of local governments are struggling. They don't have the money to continue to offer services to their citizens, and this money is needed. It also includes $170 billion for schools. As you know, a lot of schools have been impacted. Schools have had to take additional safety measures. Some teachers are not able to work. Some teachers are working virtually. Some teachers are doing both. They're working virtually and they also are teaching in person. So the schools have definitely had to make some changes and need funding. Also, it would include extending food stamp and WIC benefits. That also would be helpful. It remains to be seen yet how the food stamp program, or the SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, would be impacted. I don't know if it will work out like it did the last time, where they actually would give SNAP benefits or food stamp benefits to the children, give the monies to their parents, the children that are being schooled through virtual schooling, if they would receive food stamp or SNAP benefits like they did previously. That's something I think they should do. That was done previously, and I know it did help a lot of families. So, but it remains to be seen yet. Also, it includes WIC benefits to also help families and children. WIC stands for Women and Infant and Children. So this is to help many families, the women, infant, children, because everyone that's going through this pandemic has been affected some way or the other. Even if you may still be working, it still affects you. I know I go in the grocery store and groceries have just, the cost of groceries have just gone up so much over the last year. And I think it's partly due to this pandemic. The proposal also includes $10,000 student loan forgiveness, as well as an extension of the student loan forbearance that we're currently under. This is great. That's a start. That's great. And the other part of the proposal that Biden unveiled is $50 billion towards COVID testing. This as well is something that is needed. We need money. It needs funding to be able to continue to offer the testing. I myself can attest to how difficult it was to get a test. That has improved drastically, at least in my area. That has improved because I initially, months ago, I had tried 3 times unsuccessfully to be tested. Now you're more able to get a test if you need one. So his proposal includes $20 billion towards a national vaccine. Same thing with the vaccine just coming out. There are a lot of people in need of the vaccine, willing to get the vaccine, but unable to get the vaccine because of there not being enough availability. The funding can help with distributing the vaccine and allowing more people to get it, maybe expanding the distribution, like allowing doctors' offices to be able to administer the vaccine. Another part of this proposal includes expanding the child tax credit and also making it fully refundable, at least for the current year. It will be expanded to $3,000 per child. The child tax credit is currently $2,000 per child. The proposal would like to extend that to $3,000 per child. And for children under the age of 6, it will be extended to $3,600 per child. This will help a lot of families. A lot of parents are not able to work outside of the home because of the kids having to do virtual schooling. So this $3,600 for children under the age of 6, that's needed. So this pretty much covers what I wanted to discuss on Biden's new proposal. What we can expect from this next is to see this information written up into a bill. What would need to happen next? Once it's approved by Congress, then it will go to the desk of Biden for his approval, and then it can become law. But as you can see, this proposal has a long way to go before it can be enacted or before we can see something become of this. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think this will become a bill? Do you think this will get passed? What do you think? Let me know in your comments. And again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and subscribing my video. Please continue to tune in. I will be bringing you important information as it becomes available.